Hi guys, I thought I'd do something different and do more of a home vlog, what I do at home, a little bit of cleaning and organizing. If this doesn't turn out well, then you will never see this. But if you happen to see it, then I was confident enough to just put it out there. But I thought, why not show you a little bit of my house, things that I'm like doing these next few days. It's just Bungee and I. I'm just excited to organize my life. Like you might be able to see, maybe not. But I have my storm door on the floor. We're in the kitchen. That's supposed to get fixed in the next few days. My hardwood floors have to get fixed. There's just like some small, well, they're not so small, but just some things that I'm getting done. We're also giving my lips a break. I think in a few more days, they should be back to normal. A cold beverage. I know Olipop, everyone has been talking about them. Personally, my favorite flavors, of course, they have to be the limited edition ones, so I can't even get them again. I think it was like the cranberry fizz in the winter time and then the apple one in the fall. Those are my personal favorites, but you can't get them anymore. You might hear Bungee in the background. She kind of like jumps on the couch, then she like jumps on the banquette. She's just moving around. But these, they're good, but they're pricey. And if anyone knows, I primarily just drink water, tea, maybe an iced tea. Really, that's it. So this is such like a special drink for me. And I try to limit myself only having like a couple a week, if that. And I've been taking a break having these this last month or so. I have this thing where I charge my batteries. And since I just put away my holiday decorations last month, I have all of these batteries that I have to charge. So far, so good. And I have this massive container, double-sided, heavy duty. There's something so calming where I can just put my little batteries in and how neat they look, and they're charged and ready to go the next time I use them. There's just something so satisfying doing a simple task like this. If this is not adulting, I don't know what is. Don't mess with me. I could like hit you with this thing because it's so heavy. So this charger, you can actually fit different sizes. So this is, I believe, a C battery. Let's open a few packages. Whenever I shop, especially on Amazon, I tend to just zone out and then I forget what I even bought. So I sent some things to this house just to make it a little bit easier when traveling. And I opened this up and I was like, oh yeah, this I should have gotten years ago. So I have quite a few indoor plants at this house because it gets so much natural lighting because we have tons of windows, tons of skylights. And I want to repot some of these plants. Some of the soil is quite old. It needs some new fertilizer. It's just not growing as fast as it used to a couple years ago. So I got this reusable leather mat. I'll have it linked down below. It's just so nice. I don't really see people talk about things like this, but maybe that's because I'm in the beauty world, so I don't really see stuff like this too often. Nice size, and the corners snap so the dirt doesn't fall out. But what I liked about this one versus some other options that I've seen is that it snaps, you roll it up, and it's nice and contained. So I don't have to worry about it. Some others kind of just folded, but it didn't stay contained. So that's a project I'll be doing this weekend. And then my other things, I'm waiting for a few more of them. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you kind of see a little bit of this on my stories. I love a good vintage find. I have a lot of vintage pieces here. I'm trying to think if you can see any right now. Probably not. Yeah, not at this angle. I ordered these handkerchiefs in very specific colors because I'm going to sew them together and make a table runner. I'd like to eventually make a tablecloth. For this specific one, I'm going to do a table runner for the Valentine's Day / kind of like early spring. Isn't that so pretty? The scallop detailing. This house, there's a lot of blue since that was my mother's favorite color. And then I've been just incorporating more like light pink. So even for the holidays, you guys might have seen, I had a few light pink gift boxes. You can't see Bungee, but she's right next to me. She's very curious. I usually unbox things on the coffee table or on the floor so she could see everything and smell everything. And all of these I got from different Etsy shops, so I'm hoping they're all gonna coordinate nicely. Ooh, this was the one that I got multiples. Okay, let me show you what I got. This one, gonna have to iron them. How precious. That's so cute. I think that would go very nicely with this. I think I ended up buying 10, hoping that's long enough for my table that can fit. How many people can it fit? 2, 4, 6 people, and then extends to 8. Ooh, this one. This one was a little more delicate. The flowers, more of that lighter blue. And then my last one, I think the others are coming this weekend. Oh no, 2 more. These are so pretty. They look like they've never been used. Oh, I am so excited to sew these. Okay, and this is my last one. Aren't they precious? There's just something about them. But I've been pinning a lot of DIYs with handkerchiefs. Like I've seen them as kind of like a curtain for your windows. Maybe you might do something like that for the garage. I'm planning to renovate the garage if I can afford it by the end of this year. I just have to get all my permits together. I've been just seeing these, or like I love when people make dresses out of handkerchiefs. Should I do that? These are them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonder if there's a right side and a wrong side. Yeah, this is the right side. And then the last one. Okay, I think that's going to look really nice. Bungee loves to do activities with me. Gardening, yard work, honestly, anything. She's just so intrigued. So I got these containers from the container store. These are the best containers that I have found. They come in multiple different sizes. I have the larger ones. I think it's, what is it, 72 quarts. They are the best for any kind of decorations. So I had to get an extra one this year. And then I was like, you know what? I might as well get some smaller ones for the hallway closet. And I'm going to change these. That was in like my childhood bedroom, and donate those. And then I have these, and now they all look more uniformed, just so I don't have so many, because I used to have a lot of containers. Now I don't have that many. I think I have maybe 10 total, if that. Oh, these are dusty. These are all my mom's awards. I'm letting my nails grow out again, so this is a little bit easier. I don't know how people do it, but I can't stand long nails. Like this is the longest I would go. But I can't stand it because I work out and I lift weights. And whenever you're like doing this and holding a bar, I don't know where your long nails go because it just ends up making these marks in my hands, and it just ends up hurting. But what I like about these containers is that they have 4 closures, and then the larger ones have an additional one on each side. And I have never had a problem with any moisture getting inside, any debris or dust, because most of these live in the garage. And since I haven't renovated in that garage, it's a bit dirty. But everything has stayed dry and safe, and that's like the most important thing, because most of these things came from my childhood house and I want to keep everything and preserve it all. But goodbye, purple one. I loved you a lot. I used to have multiples of these. My room at one point used to be purple with butterflies, like that was my thing. And then after that, when I turned 16, it was like red, a little bit of yellow. I don't know why I went with that, and I think teal. I think I just wanted to do something so different. And then before the purple butterflies, it was this baby pink and white checkerboard. And now thinking back, I'm like, wow, my mom did such an amazing job with my room because it was so cute.
Lặng nhìn anh chờ mong ấy mà anh hững hờ. Từng đêm nhớ, từng tin nhắn không ai biết được. Em cũng chỉ cần một chút hơi ấm của anh. But that's enough, your item moves, it's over tonight. Mình let go, biết bao buồn vui. Let go lúc môi cạnh môi quay. You and I. Những ký ức khiến ta mệt nhoài. Đã
I'm still getting used to moving you guys around, so if these angles are really weird, bear with me. So one of my DIY projects that I've been wanting to do, and I didn't get to do this last year. So I have a couple of nicks on this cabinet. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but just a few this last year or so, and I never got to do it last year, and I really want to stay on top of it. So this was recommended to me. Someone talked about it on Instagram, and I was like, this is exactly what I need in my life. Everyone that has a house, even an apartment, you need something like this. So it's a touch-up paint pen. It looks so cool. This is exactly what I need. So I got a small thing of fresh paint because I got this bathroom renovated like 2021, beginning of 2022, and just, you know, over time, people's nails. I have guests that come here throughout the year, so I got the paint and just like a small size that could stay in the house versus all my old paint cans that are in the garage. Then we'll, you know, test it out and see if it works. This seems pretty simple. Even I could do something like this.
You love me, 'cause I don't wanna love you no more. Please don't say you love me. You love me.
Oh, so you can't really fit that much. Is that it? Do I push further? Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. I filled it above the line, which was my mistake. But look how cool.
Hurt me. Please don't say you love 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 me. Mỗi lần hôn sân buông xuống từ cơn bên nhau hơn, mà nhìn âu yếm làm em mơ mình ngỡ rằng đã yêu nhau, trao nhau những hy vọng nghe dây dứt trong lòng. Is it love? Is it real? Oh baby don't say you. Mình đã có biết bao buồn vui, đã có lúc một kèm mối quay. You and I.
So sorry that it's getting dark. I think it's around 4 o'clock maybe. But I ended up buying some lights for this house that were a little more compact than the ones at my other place, so we can have some artificial lighting. But what I was thinking, so I just learned how to crochet. I'm like in the very early stages, and I wanted to create this heart garland where the hearts are attached. I'll have a picture, but it looks so cute, and I want to do it this weekend since Valentine's Day is next weekend. So I'm going to do that. I was thinking for the handkerchiefs, I don't know what kind of combination I should do. Something like this. I'm still waiting for 4 more to arrive, but now that I think about it, I think I technically only need 2 more. I like how, for the most part, they're all the same width. Something like this. I'll wait for the other ones to arrive to make my final decision. But doesn't that look so cute? And I just have to figure out how I'm gonna sew it. Like, I'm gonna overlap it slightly and do what kind of stitch. I've seen some people do like a zigzag stitch. I just want something very minimal where you kind of hardly notice it. But that to me looks so cute. And then I got these faux candles since I have dogs, and we're celebrating Bungee's birthday, which is also on Valentine's Day. That's why her name is Bungee Valentine. These are the best. Real wax. You just put AA batteries, I believe 2. And then I like how this one came with 3 different shades of pink. So you get 2 for each color. What is it? What are you interested in? Is it because you want to smell the new candles? Good girl, Bungee. These are the ones that I have. These are not vintage. I got these on Amazon. Although I do want to get some vintage ones. And then just like that. And they stay up, and you don't have to worry about any flames. Anytime I clean or organize, I always forget to drink. I've taken maybe 5 sips of this. I'm not sure how long this video is so far. We'll see when I start editing it. So I'm not sure if I want to stop it today or maybe this weekend. But I wanted to show you guys this. I brought it up on my Instagram But some of my guests from last year left books, which I thought was so sweet. Something that I want to incorporate when I renovate the garage, because this garage is quite big. It has a full bathroom. I think there was like a kitchen in there, a loft. But I would love to create either a bookcase that opens up and it's kind of like take a book, leave a book type of thing. I think that would be a lot of fun for my guests and my future guests. I just love things like that. I really don't have the space to do it in this house, but I would love to incorporate that in the garage and have like some sort of built-in bookshelf where you can like open it up and maybe it brings you into a closet or something really unique where people would want to come here to see those types of things. So these will be added to the collection. Very excited. Has anyone read these books? My friend Deanna said this one was a really good book, but let me know down below.
You and I, please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna love you no more. Please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna hurt me. Hurt me. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say you love me. Please don't say I don't wanna love you. Please don't say you love me. Please don't. You and I. Please don't say you love me.
Good morning, guys. Today's the next day. As you saw, I made a smoothie. It's usually a little more creamy. Oh, here's Bungee. I don't really bring my smoothie ingredients here. Like, there's really nothing in my fridge, but I have some because of this weekend. That was my first time trying the Smeg individual blender. I bought it last summer for my guests and I just never had the chance to use it, and I finally got to. It's always nice to be able to like use the things that you get for other people. And it worked really nice. Different than the one that I have at home. I think at home I have a Bullet? No, or a Ninja. So I just made myself some eggs, avocado. I just got these avocados 3 days ago and this is like the last day I can eat them. So they don't look that pretty on the plate. And then tomatoes that also need to be in. My friend taught me this thing where you can just put salt on steak tomatoes and it's like the perfect, I don't know, combination. And I wasn't expecting to like it so much, and Anthony and I both like it as a nice snack. Is this candle in the way? Does it look weird right here? Let's put it over here. So this area that we're in, it used to be a more formal dining area. Then I changed it to more of like a banquet eating kitchen, just because this is a cottage and I wanted it to feel a little more casual and cozy. It's something that my mom and I always wanted to build. So back in 2019, I finally got the chance to do so. And it is my favorite spot in this house. It's just so cozy. I love looking out into the inlet and just like the backyard, especially when it gets warmer out. It's so nice, so peaceful. And then in the summertime, you see the butterflies and the bees. I can't wait when these hydrangeas get bigger. They're already pretty big. I think this is, are we going into year 3? I think this May will be year 3 since they've been planted, and I know it takes about 3 years for plants to kind of become like full and see their potential. But Bungee loves sitting in this corner. If Boo was here, she would probably be in this corner too. They just love looking out. Oh, I need to give you guys an update. So my previous video where I was trying on Physicians Formula 2024 collection, I was talking about this allergic reaction. So I finally went to the dermatologist, and I've been seeing him for like the last 6 months, ever since my face has been like breaking out more than usual. And he was like, oh, I think it's a cold sore. And I'm like, a cold sore? When has a cold sore ever itch? Now that I'm thinking back, I don't know if I've ever had a cold sore, because I think I'm confusing it with canker sores that you get in your mouth. So now I'm not sure. It's at the very end, I will say. I think I just need a couple more days and we'll be 100% back to to normal. But I was not expecting him to say that it's a cold sore. Back to the organizing. There are a couple of cabinets in here where I want to make some adjustments, and this is one of them. I feel like whenever someone gets a, what are these, like the containers and the tops, they tend to like fall and move around. So I got this lid organizer, but it's bigger than what I was expecting. Like it looks like it's gonna take up the space of the container tops and the bottoms. So now, I don't know, let's just try it out. So it has these dividers. This is why I picked this one compared to some other ones, because you can determine the depth depending on how many containers you have for each size. So I have 3 of these larger ones, which actually I can make this a bit tighter. And then I have 4 of these medium-sized ones. Looking good. And then I only have 1 of these. What happened to my other ones? Unless they're at the other place. I think I'm gonna put, since there's only 1 of them, I'm gonna put it with the medium size. And then I have these clear ones of different sizes, but I think I'm just gonna keep them together since I don't have too many of them. And there we go. Okay, that fits perfectly. Since I have space on the right side, I'm just gonna put the containers right there, like the bottoms. That fits nice. Okay, perfect. A success. So I think I mentioned yesterday that I got these lights, but they're more compact. They're gonna end up staying here whenever I wanna shoot anything. Sometimes I've done like photo shoots for my dogs. It's been a while since I've done that. And the last time I did that was when they were like little puppies. But I'm hoping that these are good. They had really good reviews, but I like how they're quite a bit smaller than the ones that I have at the other place. So look at the difference in size. So the ones that I have at the other place are probably 3 times the size, and you have to put it together, where this one, it doesn't look like you really have to do that.
You love me, 'cause I don't wanna love you no more. Please don't say you love me. You love me, 'cause I don't wanna hurt me, hurt me. No.
While I was waiting for my battery charge, I set the lights up, and then I realized they don't need to be plugged, which is a good thing. They're pretty bright. I tested it out. My phone is there. It's on like this suction thing. So we got a new system going on at this place. But I'm really happy because I've always wanted to film here. Usually I film in front of this large window. Yesterday I was showing you guys some of the things that I'm prepping for Bungee's birthday and Valentine's Day, and I got this garland from Etsy. The shop is called Citrus and Poppy. These just arrived. You can like choose the color hearts you want. I end up choosing these envelopes with a little heart, and then look at this. They're real envelopes, and you can write a little note in all of them. How cute is that? So my plan is, if I have time, we'll see. I'd like to write a little note for Bungee. And how many are there? There are 4. If not, I can always do it another year. But it's so cute. And because the store is called Citrus and Poppy, they have a little orange slice, and it's dried. And it smells so good. Bungee wants to eat it. She keeps smelling it. But I thought that was such a sweet touch. So I ended up buying 2 of these because I had a feeling that it was going to be a little too short for my fireplace. So I'm thinking of maybe layering them, like overlapping them, or just doing like this and then another one. But I'm not sure how I want them to stay up. What do people use for garland? Because I don't want anything permanent. I do have some command hooks that I could possibly use maybe under here. Yeah, maybe we'll try that. I'm not sure if this is going to work on stone, but you know, we'll try it since I have them here. I think I want to put them this way. And it's also not leveled. But the garland is really light. Yeah, it is not sticky. Although this is not even sticky at all. It might be because it's old. So maybe I need to put a new one on. Oh wow, all of them are not sticky. I guess these things expire. Who would have thought? Okay, well. Bungee, what are you doing? She's trying to smell the oranges. See? I was telling you guys, she's like obsessed with these oranges. All right, I need to think of a plan B, Bungee. I ended up using 3M tape. I'm hoping that's going to work. And since this is so light, cross my fingers that it's going to work. But I really don't know what else to do because I don't want to do nails. The next thing we're going to move on to is the table runner, but I'm going to take a quick shower and I'll be right back. Is it love? Is it real? Oh baby, don't say you. The sound of a sewing machine. This might be your first time seeing me sew? I don't know. I guess it would be, because I'm trying to think what else I would have sewn. I figured out the order of how I want to do the handkerchiefs because I was trying to figure that out yesterday. So I finally figured out the layout that I want to go for. Now I need to change my bobbin. I haven't done that in a while. I'm trying to decide, should I do white? So they'll be overlapping a little bit, and I decided that this one is the one on the center of the table runner because it's actually the biggest one, so I thought that made the most sense. I remember every day I would come home with thread all over me. I feel like these days it's boost fur. So my teacher would hate these pins with the balls because you have to really be careful because they could damage your sewing machine, but she would always dislike it. So if any of the students would come up to her and ask her for like some help with the sewing technique and she saw that we used these, she was like, ugh. She would always make some sort of remark. So I pinned them. So we're gonna do the left side first. This is what we got. I had to make sure the handkerchiefs were on the right side. Oh gosh, mate, it's been a minute. Okay, then I want to back stitch. That looks so good, guys, but it's getting so dark. Oh my gosh. I was expecting to have all of this done during the day, but that's okay. The important part is that this is done, but it's done correctly.